add the music, some intermission music. All right, so okay. Basically go over with this in like 3 minutes. Okay, hi everyone. I believe we are live again. Cindy, I don't see her again, so I think she's having difficulties, technical. Oh, wait. She's showing up on our screen? Oh, okay, she's not on your screen. So we'll give her a couple seconds, but then if not, all right, I think she just went off again. So, all right, this is a joy being live and with this technology. It's great if it works, and sometimes when it doesn't, it's a little bit off. But okay, so let's just go over a couple of things that we want to talk about for this week's legal updates. It's basically 3 things we're going to discuss. The first one is Governor Ron DeSantis's order, executive order from yesterday. And basically that was an executive order calling for all Floridians to stay home except to obtain essential services. Now, one of those essential services, they actually now include residential and commercial real estate. So that includes realtors, so that's good. Title companies were already included, but they're included in this one as well as settlement services. But realtors are now also included and you're considered essential, so that's good. So you can kind of keep working a little bit. But what do you have to do? So you have to abide by the COVID-19 guidelines issued by the Center for Disease Control. And those guidelines include washing your hands often, avoiding touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands, and keeping distance between you and others. So you can do showings, you have to keep your distance, and continue to wash your hands and maintain social distancing. This is a statewide order, so what that means is it supersedes any stay-at-home orders already in place by a number of Florida counties, which includes Miami-Dade. So you guys can continue work, so that's good. This news came from the Florida Realtors website, so they have a pretty good website, so you should continue to check their website for any additional updates regarding that. The second question or topic we're going to talk about is unemployment. Can realtors apply for unemployment? And Anthony's going to answer that question for us. Anthony?
So yes, realtors can apply for unemployment under the Federal Pandemic Unemployment Assistance expanded the coverage for unemployment assistance to include self-employed individuals, including sole proprietors, individuals with S corporations. So realtors would fit into that category. They would also, in addition to the state benefits and the authorized weekly amount by the state, would qualify for the additional $600 that the federal government is adding on to that. It would be for a maximum of 39 weeks for assistance, and when you file for unemployment, in order to prove your wages, you're going to need documentation. Right now, that documentation looks like it's going to be your most recently filed tax return, and your wages will be based on your net income from that year. So in addition to that, the stimulus money, $1,200 per person and $500 for each eligible child, that is also something that everyone will be eligible for and should be coming now in the recent weeks.
Okay, great, thanks. One other topic we wanted to talk about is evictions and foreclosures. There is another executive order that was passed that these evictions and foreclosures are going to be suspended for 45 days. So if you have clients who are tenants or clients who bought a home and have a mortgage and ask you this question, you can tell them for the next 45 days, these actions will be suspended, so no one's going to be kicked out of their home. And then finally, if you're in Miami-Dade and you're over 60 years old, you can call 311 on your phone. And this is the Miami-Dade Meals on Wheels program. So if you're over 60, call this number and Miami-Dade will deliver food to you. So those are this week's updates. We hope everyone stays safe and we'll see you again next week. Thanks.